And the Loyola Diamonds. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Archbishop Spalding. A 6'2" junior, number 4, Cody Turner. 6'2" junior, number 5, Tyler Turner. A 6'2" junior, number 3, Josh Rivers. A 6'6" senior, number 10, Ross Boser. And a 6'1" senior, number 0, Peter Paul. Spalding is coached by Nick Jones, Greg Davis, Chris Enbeck, and Jamal Haywood. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the Houston Indianapolis from Loyola Blakefield. A 6'7" junior, number 5, Mitch Fisher. A 6'2" senior, number 4, Trillian Young. A 6'5" senior, number 23, Jubel Napier. A 6'5" senior, number 1, Brendan Fox. And a 6'1" senior, number 3, Connor Captain. Loyola is coached by Dr. Waller, assisted by Matt Relling, Coach Wood, and Larry Evans.
That's it, Francis.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Loyola Blakefield Jerry Savage Court. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Jordan Elbert. Loyola set to take on Archbishop Spalding. We've got a good game on our hands here, and we are just ready for the tip-off. Tip is controlled by Loyola. Connor Hepting brings it across the timeline. Young lost it initially, gets it back. Nake's open on the perimeter, elects not to shoot. Young looks to drive left, and he's cut off. Don's moving it around the perimeter. Hepting with a jab, and now he drives baseline. Fox on the drive, wide open underneath.
Great
Trillian
pass.
Young scores the first points of the game. And Jordan, we're just about a minute into this one, and what are some things you're going to look for the Dons to do to try to pull up the W?
Well, as you just saw there, great kicking, great driving kick by Brendan Fox. Great vision right there. That's the key to win the game. Play defense and look for the open man.
3 was off to the side. Josh Rivers was the one missing that, and Young brings it up the court. Rivers now in defense against Fox. They post up Young. He's got the height advantage, and he lost the ball. So a turnover for the Dons.
Spalding's not looked that big, so the key for him is to definitely attack the inside of Trillian and Mitch. Trillian had a great tournament at Atlanta. He made second all-team, averaging 14 points a game, 7 boards, so look for him to dominate today.
Definitely a strong performance from Trillian Young in the St. Pius Christmas Classic. Rivers with the ball. Bozeman looking for a man to pass to. He's got Clark. Clark drives against 3 Loyola defenders, and he missed it. Foul's going to be called against Spalding.
Connor Hefton looks to be a little shake up the play, but looks to be okay.
Spalding with a little bit of pressure. Looks like they're going to pick up Hefting at around half court.
This year, Don's not been the best against the press, but if they could beat that today, it'd be a big key factor.
That is right, Jordan. One thing that Loyola has struggled on a little bit is offense against the press, but they're going to look to change that tonight as Fox has it against Rivers. Fisher tries a three and buries it. Mitch Fisher, 5-0 Loyola.
Another good pass by Fox. Set up 2 straight assists for Brendan Fox.
Amir Hall's got it. Many consider Hall to be the leader of this team. Now out at the top, Tyler Clark, guarded by Hefting. Kobe Turner gets his first touch of the game. And Turner's rejected by Fisher.
By a foul before the block.
And Fisher does not agree with the call, but nonetheless 2 shots for the junior.
Experience also be a big factor for this game today, as Spalding is featuring 5 freshmen on their varsity team.
The front end of the pair of free throws is good. So Spalding's on the board. And the second one's good. So 2 free throws for Turner. It's now 5-2. And again, you'll see the Cavaliers with that pressure. Hefting gets by his man.
Great.
Here comes the screen from Nake, and they switch. And now some confusion as Hefting gets all the way to the rim, but can't convert.
It's good penetration by Connor Hefton right there.
Here comes Hall. Good defense so far in this game by the Dons. A lot of passing's been on the perimeter, as Bozeman may have gotten away with a little push there. And
Good
now
steal
Hefting
by
comes up with the steal. Loyola looks to push the pace a little bit. Hall takes it back and saves it. Nice play by Amir Hall. And now Clark running with it. Hall with a jab step. Clark guarded by Fisher. Kick to the corner. And now Rivers gives it off to Hall. Hall about 4 steps beyond the 3-point line. Here comes a screen by Bozeman. Hall lost it, 15 to shoot for the Cavaliers.
Good defense right out of the Dons. Keeps stay tight.
And a foul's going to be called, so Spalding's going to have an inbound from the baseline.
Like,
really nice intensity on the defensive end so far for Loyola, Jordan.
yeah, great intensity. I keep it the rest of the game. Huge factor.
And the plays for Rivers. Rivers with the floater. High arcing shot, and he missed it. Trillian Young grabs the ball off the rim. Here comes Hefting. Young to the rim, got fouled.
Great attack right there. But I keep pressuring that Spalding defense. Keep them on their heels.
Yes, indeed, and Trillian Young has earned himself a pair of free throws.
Last time the Dons played the Cavaliers early in the season, they lost a tough overtime game. Looking to avenge that tonight.
First one off the mark for Young. One thing to note about this whole Loyola team is their free throw shooting is vastly improved this season. Last year they struggled a bit from the line, especially towards the end of games, but this year they seem to have practiced it a lot, and they are sinking their foul shots at a really good clip.
As Trillian Young hits that second one, giving down to 4-point lead, 6-2.
Bozeman with the ball on the perimeter. Now they get it to Turner. Rivers got open for a 3, and it's no good.
Unlucky bounce right there.
Hall guarded by Fisher. Hefting stays down on the fake. He played good defense, but Tyler Clark was able to get that one to go. 6-4.
Key right there is get in front of him. The guy who's looking to attack the paint all day.
Fox wasn't really ready for the pass, but he got it. Nake.
A great attack by Nake. Gonna get fouled. 2 shots in the play. Don's looking good so far.
For sure, just about halfway through this first period of play. And the Dons, they have a lead for themselves. First free throw goes in for DeBem.
Definitely want to keep attacking that paint. And keep drawing them fouls. Throughout the game, they start to pick up.
Christopher Scott checking in for the Cavaliers, and as you mentioned, one of those freshmen for Spalding.
Very young team, very young team.
And the second one for DeBem Nake is good. So here comes Amir Hall. Scott with the ball, passes it off to Rivers. Shot up, and it rolls on the rim, and it's good. Kobe Turner.
That was good defense by Mitch Fisher, just a better shot.
So the score stands 8-6 Loyola. Hepton gets open for a three. It bounces high, and rebound by Rivers.
On target, just a little too hard, but a great look by Connor.
Most certainly the Dons will take that every time down the floor. Fancy dribble moves by Amir Hall. And he gives it up a really nice pass. Three is off the mark. And missing the layup there was Scott. Did a good job to get the offensive rebound. It could not convert.
Don's got a break right there. Look at the attack right now.
Fisher on the baseline.
Ooh.
Pass was deflected. It goes out to Young. Off the mark on a three. Fisher fight for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called. Or no.
Jump ball.
They say jump ball.
That was a good cut by Connor Hepton. This ball got tipped.
And then comes the sophomore, Jordan Moore. Moore having a very strong season so far already. He's proven himself as one of the best scorers on this team.
At Spalding now is two freshmen in the game, number 11, checking in Tahil Peterson.
Scott. Scott with the ball on the perimeter. Now he's Turner. Turner calls out a play. And there's a three, and it's an air ball. Peterson fell down on the play. And now Spalding's going to get the ball back.
Looked to be a foul by Brendan Fox, but the ref didn't see it that way. He escaped. Close call for the Dons.
So the shot clock at 9 for the Cavaliers. Now here's Peterson, looks to split the double team.
Shoots the floater, it's off.
Controlled by Moore. Moore's
Good
got it now
defense
coming
there.
off the floor. Here's Nake in the corner as Moore picked up his dribble. And now Moore. And some confusion here for the Dons on offense. And Young's got it in the corner. Now it looks like Coach Tavalli's going to call on Cam Smith, the sophomore, to check in. Smith, another one of those young guys on this Loyola team that's been able to have a great impact so far.
He's got coming for Trillian Young.
Good minutes from Trillian Young, and he'll rest. So Fox is going to be the man to inbound the shot.
As Jordan Pennant comes in for Tyler Clark, giving another freshman in for Spalding.
And here's Fox. Nake on the drive out. Fisher's got to look at three and overshot that one.
Good look. A little too much power on it.
And Scott draws the foul.
Definitely want to stop ball there. You don't want these guys to get penetration. Don's looking good so far. So we keep attacking the paint.
Most certainly the Dons have been very aggressive on the offensive end of the floor. They've been attacking the paint. They've drawn their fair share of fouls. As Scott sinks his first free throw. And that one's off the rim. Rebound controlled by Nake.
Spalding is attacking right now with a lot of pressure. Gotta keep your head up and look for the open man.
And now here's Nake in the corner. Cam Smith with a rip through. Moore all the way to the rim. Hangs in the air. Athletic move by Jordan Moore, 10-7. As we approach the 1 minute mark remaining here in the first quarter.
Great penetration there, Jordan Moore. Great attacking move.
There's a three, and it is had a little bit too much on it for Tahil Peterson.
Right now, Spalding is an extremely small lineup in the game right now, especially with 4 freshmen and So look for the Dons to attack using Mitch Fisher, Ben Payne, and Cam Smith.
And that's exactly what they do, and Fisher draws a pair of free throws.
Dons right now look to have a pretty tall lineup, and you want to take advantage of this small team that Spalding has.
Most certainly they're going to look to dominate the boards here. And Hepting's going to check back into the game. That was the 5th team foul for Spalding.
As Mitch Fisher knocked down the first part of his 2 free throws.
Good minutes from Dubem Nake. He always brings plenty of energy to the game. 2 from the line for Mitch Fisher, one of this team's most reliable free throw shooters, and he's going to be replaced by Bennett Gioso. Owen Reynolds as well is going to check into the game. So the lineup for Loyola now: Moore, Smith, Gioso, Hepting, and Reynolds. And Reynolds is going to really help them with breaking this press. He's got great speed.
Spalding right now looks to be running an all-freshman lineup. So expect the Dons to take advantage of their inexperience and their lack of height right there to attack the paint.
And there's a drive and
A charge call.
Charge by Kyle Gaskins. Really nice move to the rim, but he gets called for the charge.
Great charge tape by Owen Reynolds. He's a great defensive minded player. Knows the game well and knows what to do during the game.
And Loyola's going to look to break this press. Reynolds moving it up. Really good job here by the Cavaliers so far. Gioso lost it. It ends up in the hands of Smith, and Smith scores. 25 seconds to go here in the first period.
The ball bounced a great way for the Dons right there. As Owen Reynolds is putting pressure on number 11 right there.
Cavaliers going to hold for the last shot. Pennick's got it.
He's calling for a screen.
Good defense from Loyola. 2 seconds. It's going to be a tough shot for Peterson. And it's an air ball. Strong first quarter from the Dons. They lead 14-7. I'm Carson Ware. With me, Jordan Elbert. We'll be right back at the start of the second quarter. Just moments away here from the beginning of the second quarter. I'm Carson Ware. With me, Jordan Elbert. We just want to remind everybody about the Loyola Blakefield Corporate Partners Program. Loyola Blakefield invites businesses and organizations to join our Corporate Partners Program for the 2018-2019 academic year. The program offers a comprehensive means to support the experience of our students while establishing a close relationship with the school and our constituents. For more information, please visit loyolablakefield.org/corporatepartners.
The Dons right now had a very strong first quarter. Early in the year, Dons really struggled putting up points in the first quarter, but today looking strong. A 14-point first quarter. That's a big step up for the Dons 2019.
Here comes Owen Reynolds.
As Spalding switched to a zone, and they're still sticking with that all-freshman lineup right now.
Hepting thought about a three. Smith wants the ball in the high post. They can't get it to him. Hepting and Siddle drive and make a really nice pass into Gioso, and Gioso scores. Great way of Connor Hepting attacking the zone right there. Now here's Spalding on offense. And some struggles so far for them at the offensive end of the floor, especially since putting this new lineup in. And that pass goes out of bounds.
Great defense by Dons right there. Really putting pressure on these freshmen for Spalding right now. Spalding still using this press.
Comes into Hepting. Now Reynolds has got it. He's going to get the double team. Bounce pass to Hepting. They get it across. And in a timely fashion, they set up the offense now. Moore thought about a three. Instead it goes to Smith in the corner. And the ball's deflected. It comes back to Reynolds. Under 10 to shoot now for Loyola, and now they're going to have to force. And a foul's going to be called. One thing we've noticed, Loyola is using a really good job. They're doing a really good job of using fakes here. That you can move the whole zone with a fake pass.
Definitely want to get this ball inside that zone. Once you get out of that zone, it breaks from the inside, and then count to your shooters, hit a man down low.
Moore's going to check out. Solid minutes from Jordan Moore. Got a nice drive to the basket and a layup. And Bennett Gioso is going to have 2 free throws.
Hits the first one.
Good work from Bennett Gioso.
Big 11-point lead right here for the Dons. Looking to keep power in this lead.
And Jordan, as you just mentioned, Loyola doing a very nice job so far. They've got good control over this game. What have they done that's been able to help them establish this lead?
Well, they're attacking the zone, and they're taking care of the ball. Early in the year, Loyola was ending games with 20 turnovers, 18 turnovers, 24 turnovers. But today, I believe that they don't have a single turnover yet, which is good news for them when I keep control of that ball. As Spalding's still in this zone.
Fox, Gioso high post. Cam Smith thought about a 3, instead takes it all the way to the basket.
Dumps down to Gioso.
And Gioso is rejected again. Nice job there by Spalding. And now they're looking to push.
Key's a stop ball right here.
And that shot nearly went down.
As Jordan Pinnock will head to the line for 2. But the Dons right now really take care of that ball right now. And the key is just to limit your turnovers. Those are easy possessions for our team. As Pinnock hits the first one for Spalding.
Young is going to come into the game. Trillion Young well rested. Checked out with about 2 minutes ago in the first quarter, and he's back in now. Pinnock hits both. 18 to 12.
Spalding still continuing this press.
Or excuse me, 18 to 11. And that was nearly a turnover. Working play ends up in a layup for Loyola.
Great press breaker right there. 4 passes to a basket. That's a great way. That's a pure pass way of breaking the press.
And what coaches will always tell you, the ball moves faster when you use passes rather than dribbles.
That's right.
And a really nice drive to the basket. So Spalding gets those 2 points back. Hepting in the middle of the court, he gets it. Bounce pass to Young and fights through the contact and one.
Another great example of breaking a press by the Loyola Dons right here. 3 passes to an and one.
Young hits the free throw to complete the 3-point play.
Giving the Dons a double-digit lead, 23-13, 5 minutes left, second quarter.
Amir Hall back into the game.
Dons will switch to a 2-3 zone, looking to force Spalding to shoot the ball.
Hall, that's deep. Got it.
And they did. They responded as Hall hits the big 3. Like Spalding's backed off in the press.
Young's going to set up the offense here. Elects not to push. Off-ball screen by Gioso. He's got it up top. Reese Gardner's in the game now for Loyola. Great defender. Fox, that's a 3. Scores it, Brennan Fox.
Great shot by Fox right there.
Best 3-point shooter on the team right there, and the lead's 10.
Great steal by Troy Young.
To travel, so a turnover for the Cavaliers.
As Mitch Fisher will check in the game for the Dons. And Akers for Spalding Cavaliers.
So Gioso checks out. Good minutes from Bennett Gioso.
Spalding must be running a 3-2 zone as Mitch Fisher.
Great pass inside. Fox saw right through the zone, found the soft spot.
The key is to attack that zone, find them soft spots. Dons doing that great right now.
Hall's got it. Hepting guarding Hall a little bit tighter now after he just hit that deep three. Really nice job by Hall to create. And now a layup for Spalding.
Dons right now have a really good offensive possessions right now, but on defense, gotta do better way of rotating. They're struggling a little bit rotating on defensive end.
Fox inside. Young may have been fouled there. Here comes Hall. He's looking to push. Hall gives it up. Rivers, that's deep. Oh, yes. Austin.
It's another three by Spalding.
Or excuse me, Josh Rivers for three.
Spalding has looked to switch to an extended 3-2 zone. Dons are still attacking.
Really nice passing. Ooh, that shot's rejected. It'll be Loyola basketball, but the Spalding team showing signs of life now. They're only down by 7.
That was a good pass by Fox and Choya Young, which is a better defense by Spalding.
And Hepting throws it away. Some miscommunication between him and Fox. Are they going to change the call here? Yes, they will. So they will say Loyola basketball.
Called a tip ball. Thought it was tip right there. And Spalding's really putting pressure right now on Loyola offensively.
And this is definitely a really difficult spot to inbound from in the corner. They get it into Hepting. Hepting calls out a play. Fox has got it now. Fisher comes up to set the off-ball screen. And now Fisher's got it guarded by Hall. He's got a height advantage. Hepting drives right in, and it's stolen. Amir Hall ahead of the pack. And he can't finish, but he draws a foul.
Dons right now is starting to get into that old habit of turning the ball over. That's 2 straight turnovers we've seen. Has 0 in the first quarter. And it's starting to eat away at this lead they had.
First one's good for Hall.
As the knockouts are checking the game for Reese Gardner.
So Gardner checks out.
That's going to give the Dons a pretty tall lineup on the court right now of Knockate, Fisher, Fox, and Young in the game at the same time.
And Hepting does rebound well for his position, so Loyola's going to look to dominate the boards once again. That's one thing in the beginning of the season that we knew they were going to be able to do is control the rebounding part of the game. Young high post, passes a little bit low for Nake. Again, they get it to Young high post. Young on the attack, and he creates a really nice look, Brennan Fox.
Great pass to Troy Young right there.
And one thing we've seen so far this season is Brennan Fox has really been able to open up his game. Last year he was more of just a spot-up three-point shooter, but this year we've seen him inside, he's driving, he's getting good looks. Closer to the basket as Mitch Fisher draws a foul. That's a really good thing to see from Coach Navali.
Fox has been a key player for the Dons right now. He's been able to hit his shots and pass the ball around. He's become a great, valuable offensive weapon to this team.
Fisher hits the first one. And one thing that you really like to see from this Loyola team is with Jordan Moore and Cam Smith being such big contributors as sophomores, this team has so many seniors that it's a great environment for them to learn and grow their game, and next year and the year after that they're going to be the leaders of this team, and it's really nice to see that they have a good starting base.
Yes, that's very important. This Loyola Blakefield basketball team that features 8 seniors. There's a lot of experience in this team.
And a really good learning environment, as we just mentioned, for the younger players. Spalding here with the ball. Gioso guarding Scott. Scott with a really nice in and out move. And he creates a great look.
Dons really need to make sure they rotate on defense. Stop this paint penetration by Spalding.
So the pressure for Spalding, they're still picking up near half court, but it's not the full court press that it was earlier. Young all the way with the right hand off the back of the rim.
Good attack right
Spalding,
there.
they're looking to push.
Oh. Thought there was a travel there on Spalding, but refs didn't see it as Spalding's foul, and it's going to head to the line for 2. And Jordan Moore's going to check in the game for Brennan. Never mind. Jordan Moore will check into the game soon.
And a miss on the first one.
As Jordan Moore now checks in the game for Brennan Fox. And so does Cam Smith for Benegioso. Dons right now really need to stop that paint penetration by Spalding and make them shoot the 3. They have not proven they've been able to shoot the 3 yet, besides 2 good shots. Let's see if they can hit it or not.
Spalding's able to split the free throws, and a substitution now as Pennick comes back in.
Spalding must be running a man press. They're backed off.
And Pennick is all over Hepting. Moore over to Young. Here's Moore. They post up Cam Smith. Looking for a cutter. Moore with a really nice fake. Takes a dribble in. Yes, sir. Jordan Moore.
Great offensive by Jordan Moore.
And now Rivers to the basket. And a wild attempt there. Here comes Smith. Smith with a hard jump stop.
But the big call charge on Cam Smith.
And that's a really tough call there for the official to make. Smith went with the jump stop and then exploded up for the layup, but they're going to say that he went into the body of the defender. So 33-26 with about a minute to go here in the first half. Entertaining half of basketball so far. The Dons have controlled the game for the most part. With some signs of life here for Spalding. Rivers. And you'll see Moore guarding Rivers pretty much everywhere he goes because they know he can shoot the 3. Hall. Short. And Spalding's able to come up with the rebound. Rivers thought about a 3, and now it goes back up to Hall.
Great box out right there by the Dons. Just bad bounce by the ball. There are less than 30 seconds on the clock right now, a 20 shot clock.
It's about an 8-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 10. Hall on Hepting. Now here comes the screen.
A legal screen.
Let's go the other way. That's a squandered opportunity there to get a basket before the end of the half by Spalding.
That's huge for the Dons. That gives them the ball a chance to last shot, really building this lead they have right now. 14.5 seconds left.
And Pennick applying some real pressure here to Connor Hepting. They're going to need some help in the backcourt.
As Jeff's going to sub in the game.
And Gioso's another player to watch. He's really upped his game in the recent part of the season. He's improved his three-point stroke a lot, and he's really contributing for Loyola. It's great to see.
As Spalding's Christopher Scott is called for the reach and foul, Connor Hepting sending to the line.
And Gioso's going to check out for the end of the half. As Hepting's going to shoot 10 fouls in this half by Spalding. That's something they're going to look to clean up in the second half, certainly.
Can't forget this, though. It's still 8 by Loyola, so this first half has been filled with a lot of fouls.
First one's good for Hepting. Hepting, a pretty reliable free throw shooter. Two from the line. 35-26. Gardner checks in. Hepting checks out.
Look for the Dons to put a little pressure on Spalding. 11.1 seconds left in the first half.
And Spalding's going to let it roll. Gardner thought about going for the ball, but decides to back off. Here's Peterson. Rivers off the screen. Rivers is rejected by Moore.
Great block by Jordan Moore right there.
Rivers went up for the floater, and Moore was having none of it. 2.5 on the clock.
Got to tighten up here.
They throw it long.
That's
stolen by Nake. Shot wouldn't have counted anyway. Great first half for the Dons. They lead 35-26. And we just want to take one quick moment to acknowledge another one of our corporate sponsors.
The Jesuit community of Loyola University, Maryland shares in the mission of the Worldwide Society of Jesus. This mission includes the service of faith and the promotion of justice and dialogue of cultures and of other religions. These values characterize its commitment to the educational apostolate at Loyola University, Loyola Blakefield, Cristo Rey, and St. Ignatius Academy in Baltimore.
And with that, we will go to a quick break. Oh no, they're going to say there's .7 on the clock.
That's enough for one shot.
And the referee's having a talk here.
But
Players look a bit confused.
Yeah.
They thought it was halftime.
But was there a foul in that play? I just saw Dubem throw the ball and ran out of time. Unless I could call a foul on Dubem. Knock it. I can't see how they're going to add 0.7 seconds to the clock. As the refs seem to be conversing near the scores table.
And a lot of confusion here, and referees talking to the coaches. And it's going to be an inbound for Spalding.
0.7 seconds left. I guess they call it a foul in the Nake.
The referees did not go to the scores table to acknowledge the official call.
It's enough for one shot. They're going to throw it up, and that's the end of the first half.
And so that concludes the first half.
A 9-point lead for Loyola. 35 points in one half. That's a great stat right there for Loyola Blakefield.
So the Dons play a strong first half. They lead 35-26. I'm Carson Ware. With me, Jordan Elbert. welcome all of you back. I'm Carson Ware. With me, Jordan Elbert. We are just about to start the second half of action here. Just want to remind you real quick, we'd like to take a moment to recognize another one of our corporate sponsors. Atlantic Caterers is a family-owned and operated business that has ties with the Archdiocese of Baltimore since 1963, and they are proud to be part of the time-honored traditions that are the root of Loyola Blakefield's success. Contact Atlantic Caterers for your next event at 410-254-6662 or visit their website, atlanticcaterers.com.
Don's coming out. A very, very impressive first half. Put up 35 points. That's a great start for the Dons.
Most certainly, and Fox has got it in the corner, and they're going to look to keep that same energy coming out here with the lineup of Fisher, Fox, Young, Hepting, and Nake. And they're going to call a foul on Turner. So Loyola's going to get to inbound on the baseline. And Jordan, great first half for the Dons, as you mentioned. What were they able to do that gives them a commanding lead like this?
Well, first of all, they are able to put points on the board. They were really attack that paint and look to get open layups in the paint. And they hit some threes. But overall, that paint penetration was a really big part of the first half.
Most certainly.
Defensively, they've been playing decently. They struggled a little bit. As Spalding's, they put some points up on the board. But overall, they're doing a great job putting pressure on Spalding.
And Amir Hall inbounds. He gets it in to Clark. Hall a little bit quiet on the offensive end in the first half. Expect for him to take a bigger role. Here's Bozeman. Hands it off to Hall.
As Loyola switched to a man-to-man defense.
Rivers short on the three, and it falls to Hepting. To the corner, Nake. Perimeter passing here for the Dons. They look to post up Nake, they can't do it. Hepting thought about a three, instead drives to the basket. Good control, and he scores off glass.
Great finish by Connor Hepting right there.
11-point lead for the Dons. 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We're just underway. Crossover from Hall. He's got it in the corner on Nake. Nake, one of this team's best defenders. Clark looking for a cutter. And now Spalding moves it around. Here comes the pick from Bozeman. Really nice play there. And Turner hits the three. That's one of the oldest plays in the book. A pick and roll, and then a kick out to an open shooter. High post.
Another charge call.
And another charge.
Spalding.
Turner may have sold that a little bit, but it's a foul nonetheless.
It's a great look by by Connor Hepting to attack that zone.
That's one thing you've noticed from Loyola. Even when they haven't been able to do it, they always try. The first thing they try to do when they attack this zone is to get the ball to the high post.
That's the key. You want to break the zone from the inside out.
Clark with a nice step back to the rim for two. 37-31. That's a strong move right there by Clark.
Loyola really needs to work on its help side defense.
Hefting, that's an open three. He buries it. Connor Hefting.
As Connor gets him right back to the three.
And a timeout taken by Loyola.
So we're going to take this time to do a sponsor. We like to recognize First National Bank. First National Bank is a diversified financial services company providing a full range of commercial banking, consumer banking, and wealth management solutions through its subsidiary network, which is led by its largest affiliate, First National Bank of Pennsylvania. For your banking needs, contact them today at 1-833-226-5362 or visit their website, www.fnb-online.com.
So an inbound here for Spalding after the three from Hepting, which extended the lead to 9. Amir Hall gets the ball.
Definitely want Dons right now when they're playing defense to stop that penetration.
Clark drove it into two defenders, and we're going to see what's the call. 2 shots here for Spalding. Chance to cut into the lead a little bit.
Foul on Connor Hepting right there. As you see, Clark has really been attacking the basket at the beginning of this third quarter. Dons really need to rotate better and stop him from getting those cheap foul calls because they build up over time. You don't want to get a lot of foul calls in the game.
There's certainly 3 fouls already this quarter for Loyola. And that one rims out. Rebounded by Nake. Fox is going to bring it up. Hepting to Fox. They want to get to the high post, and Hall's doing a really good job defensively so far. And now they post up Young on the smaller Hall. Nake wasn't ready for the pass.
Good look there, just bad execution. That's a good look with Troy Young.
Just under 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Here's Clark on Hepting. Clark went to his left and tried the jumper from the top of the key, no good. Hepting with a nice behind the back move. And
a nice pass, Doobie, who's going to get fouled and stick to the line.
Really nice bounce pass there from Connor Hepting.
That was a great look right there at Connor. Great ball vision right there.
Free throw short.
As Brendan Duschholt will check in for the first time for Spalding.
Knockin makes 1 of 2. Perfect switch there on the second one. Here comes Hall. Nake guarding Hall. Here comes the pick. They switch. Hall attacking. And there's a missed 3 there by Grusholt. Rebound controlled by Spalding. They're getting another chance. And double dribble. Turner bobbled it in the corner.
That was great help side defense right there by Julian Young.
And Spalding not helping its own cause here with these turnovers. Now here comes Hepting. Fisher's got the ball back to Hepting. Fisher's wide open in the corner, and it's no good. Rebound, though, controlled by Nake. Loyola's going to get another chance. Here's Fox for 3. Cans it. Brendan Fox.
Fox has been a very reliable three-point shooter this entire season. It shows.
44-32.
Big shot by Fox, expanding his 12-point lead.
Here's Hall. Pass taken now by Grusholt in the corner. Back up top to Hall. Christopher Scott set the check back in for the Cavaliers. Here's a nice drive by Hall, but he leaves the layup a bit short, and it's going to be Loyola basketball. 2 subs now coming in for Spalding.
Again, great help side defense by Julian Young. He's really been a factor these past couple of possessions at defense.
Here's Hepting now. And they give it to Fox. Fox is going to try again. Yes, sir.
Another 3 by Brendan Fox.
And a timeout now taken.
Fox is on fire right now.
Fox has gotten a chance to shoot that arrow a couple times now to 97. A good game.
I just did one.
And we'd like to take a moment to recognize another one of our corporate sponsors. Home Paramount Pest Control is the premier pest control and pest management company in Maryland. Home Paramount offers effective and reliable termite control, pest control, and moisture control services for residential and commercial customers throughout the state of Maryland. Contact their Baltimore pest experts today to schedule a free home inspection and choose the pest management programs that will work for you. Dial toll-free at 1-888-888-HOME. So a strong showing so far from the Dons. They've extended the lead to 15. And Jordan, they've come out shooting here in this third quarter.
Brendan Fox has come alive this third quarter, hitting 3 straight threes. Look for the Dons to keep handing the ball. He's on fire right now.
And now the referee is ready to resume play here. Hall inbounds to Clark. Clark's been really the strongest offensive force here for the Cavaliers. And he's guarded by Hepting. Spin move, and it is no good off the rim. And the rebound's controlled by Spalding. Now here's Clark. Clark attacks, and he hits the deck. And now Hepting's shaken up on the play as he had a hard collision. And it's going to be going the other way, so Hepting, good job there putting his body on the line. Now we'll see if he's okay, as Coach DeValle is going to come out onto the floor.
Hepting's taken some big hits this year.
Most certainly, he's been subject to plenty of elbows.
He's been back and back again. He's a tough kid.
And we hope Hepting's all right. Obviously, player safety, the #1 concern in every game here. Peterson went up to the score table to check into the game just a moment ago.
As Hepburn gets up on his feet.
And gets some nice applause from the crowd.
And under his own power is able.
And he looks to be favoring his right foot there, or ankle.
He's moving slowly, but luckily on his own power.
And that's the best thing to see here. Obviously, we hope he's all right. And now play resumes as Young gives it to Fox.
Spalding's back with this full court pressure, but again, the Dons break it.
Here's Young. Nake cuts back door. They can't find him though, and now the steal. Good job playing the passing lanes. Moore rejects it. Excellent play by Jordan Moore. 2-on-1 fast break for the Dons. Nake takes it right at his man and almost had the and one. Jordan Moore with an incredible
But they're going to call a charge foul on Dubem Nake.
Didn't look like the defender had any position whatsoever, but
defender, like he didn't even move in that play. He just stood still.
But the call stands. So 47-32, Loyola by 15. So we just saw Jordan Moore make a truly special play. There's a three, and it is no good. Moore with the rebound. He's doing it all on the defensive
He's attacking
end.
right now.
There's Fox, guarded by Hall. Fox in trouble, now gets it. And now they got one-on-one in the post. It's Nake up, off glass, no good. Young controls it, and it's going to be a foul call on Archbishop Spalding.
Look for the Dons right now to rely on Brendan Fox as their primary ball handler. I still him on the ball from the corner as Pennick checks in the game.
And Crusher will have a seat on the bench.
Dons right now have a big height advantage, looking to attack the paint, attack the post with Dubem Nake.
Plays for Moore. He gets it in the corner, and they post up Young. Young guarded by the freshman. Young was fouled on the way up, so he draws a pair of free throws. Really physical play here from the Spalding team, and although it's good sometimes, it's hurt them in this one.
That's great right there. They attacked the paint, had the height advantage, and used their advantage, and now they're at the free throw line. Great move by Troy Young also, the double pump fake, draw the foul.
And that one just doesn't bounce Trillian's way. He's got one more shot here at the line with 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Young's got the second one. Spalding looks to get it down the court quickly here. They've got to do something.
Dodged out. Defensively has been pretty good. They keep it up.
And there's a three, and it is off the rim. But the rebound comes right back. And a turnover for Spalding.
Great pressure right there from Loyola, forcing that turnover from Spalding.
It was a good job by Peterson to get the ball back, but he threw it away. And now Spalding can just come with the pressure. And they get it into Fisher. And one thing that we've seen this year, Fisher becoming a really reliable player. When they do pressure like this, Fisher can just take the ball up himself. It's really a good thing for the Dons.
Yeah, he used his size to his advantage.
And it's going to be a foul. So that's 16 fouls for the Cavaliers. Now some substitutions as Turner's going to check back in. And Paul checks out.
Looks to be giving the Cavaliers almost all freshman lineup.
Fox had to look at a three, but it comes up short. Just didn't have enough on it. Scott, no good. Here comes Fox. Nice bounce pass. It got deflected, though. Good effort here by the Dons, and they retained possession. And now they're going to look to slow it down, but more in trouble. And Coach Zavala uses a timeout.
Dons right now playing really well.
Yes, they have. They've extended this lead to 16.
They've been able to control the ball, limit turnovers, and really make this game their own.
And a good use of the timeout there by Coach Zavala, just wanting to retain possession there. Moore was in some trouble.
It looks like the Dons really took their loss to Spalding earlier as this is a revenge game for them. They're playing great so far.
Most certainly, full team game. Everybody's involved offensively and defensively. And they're getting the results right now. Obviously, this game not over yet, but in the basketball that has been played so far, they're getting great results.
This leading to a nice 16-point lead in third quarter. Never highlight the note. The Dons put up 48 points in the third, as in the game so far. It's only the third quarter. Dons are struggling scoring the ball. However, they really exploded so far this game.
Most certainly, that's a great thing to see if you're Coach Zavala. Fox has some trouble getting it in. And now they're going to call a foul.
We're going to get a one-on-one, a 1-and-1 for Division Nake.
And Spalding coach Nick Jones does not agree with that.
Also to note, Loyola featuring a pretty big line right now with Nake, Smith, and Fisher in the game right now, along with Fox and Moore. So again, look when really attack that paint, use that height to their advantage.
Free throw is no good off the front of the rim. Taken by Scott. There comes Turner. Turner with some nice dribble moves, drives right in at Mitch Fisher, but Fisher is able to stand tall.
As Fox is able to block that shot, it looked like very nonchalantly.
33 to shoot here for the Cavaliers, so basically a full shot clock, and they look to get the ball in quickly. But Loyola's playing some great defense. Nake's got it. Here comes Moore, and Moore with the nice layup.
Thought it was a good dugget right there. Good save for later.
And a wild shot there. And now there's a layup, and it's good by Peterson. Spalding looks to be getting a little bit desperate here, desperate to put some points on the board. Fox with a nice crossover. Fisher, Moore. Smith, nice pass.
Pass to Fox.
Fox scores.
A nice finish by Brendan Fox. Great pass, even a great finish.
Fox uses that 6'5" frame to explode up. Gioso set the check in. Now he's at the scorer's table. And no shot clock, and it looks like Spalding's just going to hold for the last shot here.
It's a down to switch to a 2-3 zone with Fox and Moore up top. Smith, Fisher, Nake at the bottom.
We'll probably see him go around the 10-second mark here.
Less than 10 left, third quarter.
Pennick. Turner. Fade away. No good. And that is the end of the third quarter. Strong quarter from the Dons. They extend the lead. They lead 52-34.
That was
with me, Jordan Elbert. And we'll be right back for coverage of the conclusion of tonight's matchup. I'm Carson Ware, with me Jordan Elbert. 8 minutes to go here in this one, 52-34, dominating game so far for Loyola.
Yeah, especially at that dominating third quarter by Loyola. See, right now they have a 52-34 lead, 52 points. making the fourth quarter is a huge achievement for the Dons.
That's one thing. Loyola has struggled just a little bit this year at times, scoring the basketball, and it's great to see play like this from them. 52 points with 7:50 to go here in the fourth quarter.
It's weird to see this team who's put up 52 points in the fourth quarter about 3 weeks ago only put up 13 in one half. But they have been improving. Team they've gelled so far this season.
Most certainly. That's great. This is a time that a lot of teams start to build chemistry, and it's great to see the Dons doing this. They've really grown as a team, and Coach Tavalli has found certain lineups and sets that he likes.
They've been able to control this game so far. Even with their primary ball handler out right now with injury, they have not let their foot up the gas pedal. A great steal by Gioso.
Gioso, the big man, looking to run the floor. And that's up from Fox. In the corner, Moore thought about a three. And now Loyola's going to set up the offense. Gioso's got it. It was open for a second there if he wanted to take a three. Here's Fisher. Gioso will take the three. Off the side of the rim, and it's headed towards the corner. And it's collected by Peterson. Hall on the drive. Tried to kick it out, and there's going to be a foul called.
Get foul called. Brendan Fox with the reach.
It's a good foul there for Loyola. Turner was wide open in the corner.
That's his third foul of the game. That's pinned inbounds to Spalding.
Hall's got it. And Hall for three. Way off. Bozeman tries to save it, but he can't.
And Moore's got to attack.
Here comes Moore, runs into some trouble. Goes to Fox. Back to Moore. Off-ball screen, now Gioso has it up top. Fisher's open.
Wide Mitch Fisher.
Mitch
hits the
Fisher.
three. Giving it down to 21-point lead with 6:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Awesome shooting from behind the arc for Loyola so far in this one. They're in full control now. Strong drive to the rim.
Nice block by Gioso.
Gioso, and now look at the strike to Mitch Fisher, ripping the ball away. Now he's trying to push. Back to Fisher, nice passing.
Great give and go between Mitch Fisher and Gioso.
Full team basketball from Loyola.
A 23-point lead for the Dons right now. 6:18 left in the fourth. Looks to be a legal screen on Spalding.
Spalding's really hit a rough patch here. Reynolds is coming in. Good minutes from Brendan Fox. There's great shooting. That's what he's known for, and he's going to check out. Reynolds.
As Spalding started to pick up half court, he puts the pressure on the Dons.
Moore's got it. He's guarded by Hall. Moore all the way to the rim. Went into three defenders, and he's going to get fouled. So a pair of free throws up for him.
Nice attack by Jordan Moore right there. Able to use his vertical to really get to that rim.
And that one is no good on the first one. Moore nails the second, however, so 1 of 2 from the line. Moore was in the passing lane, just a minute too late, and the three is no good. Bozeman, they went over the back there, no call. Paul's got it now, guarded by Moore. They post up Bozeman. Gioso bats it away initially.
Looks like a travel call, but no.
And they call a foul on Gioso.
Looked like a travel right there,
Looks
man.
like Bozeman might have shuffled his feet.
Number 10, Bozeman.
Nonetheless, he's going to get a pair of free throws. 5:35 remaining in this one. Free throw is no good. To the front end. No good for Bozeman. Second one, however, hits the bottom of the net. So 58-35, 5.5 minutes to go.
Spalding starting to put a little more pressure on Loyola Blakefield right now. Reynolds handles it very well.
Reynolds off to Gioso. Nice spin move to get free. Fisher fights for the rebound. He's rejected by Bozeman.
But then a foul called on Bozeman. Actually, it looks to be a technical foul on Bozeman. And Mitch Fisher will take the technical.
Fisher, one of the best free throw shooters on this team. Fisher gets it. .60 points on the board for Loyola.
Giving Loyola a huge 25-point lead with 5:18 left in the fourth quarter. This entire game has been a dominant night for Loyola Blakefield.
Really impressive filming. Spalding went on a little bit of a run, cut the lead to like 6 or 7, but now it's definitely all Dons. And now Hall comes up with the steal. Hall to the rim. No good with the left hand. Rebound Cam Smith. Now he's got 3 defenders on him, and that's going to be a foul.
And that foul's called on Bozeman, and that is his 5th, and he's going to be out for the night. As Burke Webb's going to check in for Bozeman, and Cam Smith's going to head to the line for chance 2. Ooh, first one hit front rim. As Showing Young checks in for Mitch Fisher.
Fisher's out. Really great minutes for Mitch Fisher. Driving force on both sides of the floor as he always is. And
second one hit back iron.
Here comes Turner. And with 5 minutes to go, Spalding. Got to start taking desperate measures here. Hall, guarded by Cam Smith.
Some more great help side defense by Loyola right there.
That's one thing, when Spalding's looked to drive baseline, Loyola's always been there with help defenders, 1, sometimes even 2, and it was 2 there.
They've really improved throughout this game with the help side defense.
It just seems Loyola's raised its level of play just as this game has gone on. And that's why they're up 25 right now. Here's Turner. And a nice move to the basket, and the basket off the glass by Gaskins, one of those freshmen we talked about numerous times so far. And here's Moore. He's going to get a screen in the backcourt by Gioso. And Moore gives it off to Gioso. And he left that one short. And Clark had his foot on the baseline when he touched that, so Loyola going to get another shot offensively.
It's a good pass by Moore to Gioso right there. Next time he'll finish that. Just slip it hand right there.
Here's Moore. Moore. And there's going to be a foul called. Look to be some pushing there in the paint. Certainly.
As that's going to send Showing Young back to the free throw line. Tonight, Loyola's been pretty good free throw line. With some ins and outs and some front end misses every now and then. They're pretty well, as Showing is going to shoot his first free throw.
And that one's good. It rattles around before hitting the bottom of the net. So we're coming up on the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. And that was good.
Showing Young has really improved his free throw shooting from last year. It shows.
Most certainly. And that's really nice to see. Obviously worked very hard on it. And we might also mention Jibem Nake, another player that's really worked on his free throw shooting. And they're both nailing them at a really good clip now. It's great to see.
As a clear push off by 24, Burke Webb for Spalding right there.
These just appear to be frustration fouls now for Spalding.
Yeah, Spalding looks to be absolutely rattled right now by Loyola's pressure in their offense.
So Trillian Young's going to get 2 more free throws.
Chance to extend this massive lead right now.
And in this ball game, 20 total fouls for Spalding, and it's not even over. And that one's no good. Unlucky bounce for Young.
As Reese Gardner's got to check in for Jordan Moore.
That one's off the side of the rim, and really nice hustle play there by Smith. He fights to control it, and Reynolds is going to slow things down here. That's one thing Loyola just going to look to use the clock here. Gardner's got it. Tough defense from Clark. Gioso, Smith. Pretty tall lineup here for Loyola. Smith with a tough shot. It's good off glass. Shot that right over Webb.
It's a great pass right there by Reese Gardner. Hit Cam Smith right in stride.
Hall.
Let him lose his advantage, his height advantage.
Gardner. And there's a move by Turner to the rim, but he came up short on the attempt.
Spalding has not done a good job tonight finishing the basket. It shows in the scoreboard.
Here's Gardner. And Young had some trouble with the pass. It was a little bit high, so a turnover for Loyola, 3-minute mark. And now Georgilis, Slifer, Thomas, and Stravakis are all going to check in for the Dons.
It's Owen Reynolds' call for the foul on Clark. As we said before, Georgilis, Thomas, Stravakis, and Slife. We're checking the game.
Great minutes. Young, Gardner, Gioso, Smith, everybody up and down the stat sheet. Great minutes tonight for the Dons. A real good team performance.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta change the batteries.
So the lineup now for Loyola: Reynolds, Slifer, Thomas, Georgilis, and Stravakis. Stravakis, a great rebounder, really active in the paint.
Yes, Slife, knockdown shooter. Georgilis, great offensive player, great offensive-minded player. And Thomas with the big stretch big that we have.
And
Good stretch four.
Controlled by Slifer. Screen by Thomas. And Reynolds is stuck in the backcourt. Great dribble moves, but he dribbles it off his foot. Had some opening there. Showed his speed. That is arguably his best attribute, his speed. He's one of the fastest players on this Loyola team. He can get up and down the court in a hurry.
Yeah, he's able to get himself through some tight spaces. As Loyola switched to a 2-3 zone, the closest game out, it looks like.
Good swing of the ball, and Spalding gets a good look at a three. Grushholt hits that one.
Slife's gonna bring the ball up.
And that may be the best possession that Spalding's had all game on offense. That was really nice. They got some good passes. They swung it around the perimeter and got a good look at a three.
But it came too late.
Georgilis fumbled it a little bit, and Spalding gets possession now. 1:50 to go. There's another three, and again, Brandon Grushholt, the junior, knocking down threes here for Spalding. 1.5 to go in this one. Stravakis. Georgilis, that's a three.
A little too strong for Georgilis right there. It's a good look, though.
And another three, and it's off the rim this time. Rebound by Thomas. It ends up in Slifer's hands, and we are under a minute. So Loyola's just going to use the clock, it looks like. Stravakis.
Great attack right there by Coach Stravakis right there, able to get to the paint. But he turned the ball over. Good idea. So Carson, what are your thoughts on this night as a whole, the Loyola Blakefield basketball Dons?
Performance. Obviously, they had that loss earlier in the season in mind when they came out and when they prepared for this game. Strong showing overall as they're going to get to use the clock here to dribble out most of the game. As Stravakis is going to try a three,
and he hits the three.
Stravakis, the bench loves that Travakis
has
makes
the
it
Bowen.
67-44. And back to what you were saying, Jordan. Obviously, great team performance offensively and defensively. They've done it all. Their passing's been great as Spalding misses. And a foul. Just a really great team win here for the Dons.
Team
And,
morale
and
is.
as you mentioned, a little bit of some struggles in the offensive end at some points this season, but an explosion, 67 points here. Really awesome game for the Dons.
I mean, without fact check, I believe that's the most points they put in a game this year. As 33 air balls the free throw for Spalding. Well, tonight it's been an overall great night for Loyola Blakefield. As
Georgios controls the rebound. Spalding does keep the pressure on. Reynolds gets it across the timeline. And Spalding keeping with the pressure here. Georgios has got it.
And the Dons can hold the clock out.
Excellent team win here for the Dons. 67-44, the final score. Dominance in all facets of the game. Great
Dons really
passing, great
gelled.
defense.
We hope the best for Connor Hepton as he gets better in his recovery.
And that just about does it for tonight's broadcast. We thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Carson Ware, with me Jordan Elbert, Matt Moore, the producer, and Mr. Nitty, of course, the moderator of the club. Have a great night, everybody.